MLB The Show has baseball from the Lone Star State as we get a look inside Globe Life Park. And then briefly, let's take a look at the two starting pitchers who get the assignment here. David Hayes will have his first opportunity now as it comes with the bases empty here in the top of the first. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball one. EK, we take a look at the home nine as they take the field here tonight. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
It's always important to play good baseball in front of the home crowd, and they were fortunate to get this series off on the right foot in game 1. They'll hope to continue their winning ways here in game number 2.
The 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away. You got to figure that man right there would be more than happy to see this guy at the plate taking his swings with 2 out and nobody on all night long.
So would the guy on the mound.
Just underway in Arlington. He'll try again, 1-2. And he didn't miss that by much. It's popped way up on the infield, and I mean way up there. And Odor will tuck this one in, and that ends the inning. David Hayes will dig in. He popped out his first time. First offering on the way. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. I think that man right there is reaching the end of his wits.
Oh, his team is absolutely imploding right now, and it basically came out of nowhere.
Ready now on 1-1. Line hard into left. And that's in there. Base hit. The relay. And now they've got him caught in a rundown. And they will tag him out between first and second. David Hayes will stand in. He was thrown out trying to leg out a double his last time. Here's the first offering. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. The early hit total, about what you'd expect in a score line such as this. Another fastball. This one he gets by him. It's 1-1.
Yeah, that first fastball took off on him a little bit. This is a much better spot.
Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. David Hayes will stride in, grounded out his last time through.
David Hayes.
Now the first pitch, fouled straight back. A man on third with 2 down. He's ready now. The pitch, off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. On a big swing there, and he really got into it high and deep to left center field. And this is going to get down for extra bases, and they've hung an 8 spot on him so far. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
The first baseman, number 12.
Now the Rangers get a reliever up and throwing in the bullpen as a right-hander's begun to warm up out there. First pitch coming. Runner breaks for third. Pitch is high. The throw.
And I think you're going to start seeing some raised eyebrows over in that opposing dugout. When you've got a big lead like this, you've got to just stay where you are. Stealing third? That's just a no-no.
The 1-0 pitch. Now a ball line foul as this is over the Rangers dugout. Here's the 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
And this is a guy that needs to throw that curveball for strikes.
Yeah, when he doesn't have command on it, that's when he has to lean on his fastball. And sometimes that'll get him in trouble.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, he just hasn't been able to find any kind of groove out there. Hasn't been able to hit his spots. And now at 3-1, he's put him in yet another great hitting.
And sorry to interrupt, but the play has been made for the third out. Inning over. David Hayes will try again. 2 for 4 in the ballgame.
Designated hitter, David
Now here's the
Hayes.
first pitch. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. Throw to fielder at first will take care of him, and that'll be that. So a good job of collectively swinging the bats in this one, but if we had to single out one guy who outshined all others, I think it's the man who stands out right here. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, well, he really drove the ball well in this one. Winds up finishing with 6 RBIs. I'd say that's a pretty good day's work.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Red Sox win it 10-3. Good night from Arlington.
Boston Red Sox, 10 runs on 14 hits. No errors. They left 10 men on base. For the Rangers, 3 runs, 12 hits, 2 errors. They left 20 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 42 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance and
All right, welcome back to the MLB pregame show. We're counting you down to the action in Game 3 of this series, and as we do so, here is our tops player spotlight. David Hayes is highlighted here as he enters this game riding a 10-game hitting streak. Steve, what do you think about his chances of extending it in this game?
Well, Matt, we all know that these streaks are always tough to keep going, especially when people start to catch on that they're actually happening. Plus, the pressure just keeps rising the longer they get.
Okay, we're looking forward to this one. Lineups and first pitch on the show coming up next. MLB The Show is on the air as we come at you this evening from Globe Life Park in Arlington. Tonight it's Game 3 of this 4-game set between the Boston Red Sox and the Texas Rangers. David Hayes will stand in for the first time here. He's got that average up over 340 here entering play. First offering on the way. First pitch of the AB is swung on and lifted in the air to straightaway center. Under it is Martin, and that's out number 2.
Batting fourth,
David Hayes will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. First pitch on its way from Gallardo. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here's the pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. Now here it comes. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away. David Hayes will stand in for the 3rd time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. The 1-0 pitch. Fastball misses badly there, and he's behind 2-0. And this is something we've seen a lot from him recently. He's worked his way into another good hitter's count.
Yeah, it's not unrelated either. When you're going good at the plate, usually means you're being selective and you're not getting yourself out. And when that happens, you'll find yourself in these kind of counts.
Fouled back. Man at first with 2 out in a 2-2 ball game. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So they pick up no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base.
up next for the Red
David
Sox.
Hayes will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far. There to get it is Franzen on to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs. And guys, the Rangers couldn't have done it tonight without the contributions of this player, Marlon Byrd.
2016 Texas.
David Hayes will stand in for the first time now, and boy, look at these numbers the last 7 games. He's as hot as anyone in baseball. First offering on the way. Now a ball hit back up the middle, over to his left. He's up with it. Throw to fielder at first will take care of him, and that'll be that. Down in order go the Red Sox, and now the Rangers will get their shot in a scoreless ball game. David Hayes will stand in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third.
David Hayes.
Now the first pitch. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
Well, this is the kind of situation where they came up short last night. They had opportunities, but they could never really cash them in, so you can bet they'd love to get something going on the board early here.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Third inning, no score to this point. He's ready. Now the pitch. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. David Hayes will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips. Now here's the first pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. No runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. The 1-0 pitch. Well hit to right, but that's a foul ball. Here's the 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. The 1-2. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. He'll try again. 1-2. Runners off for second. 1-2 offering is hit in the air out to straightaway left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Red Sox. Halfway home, still no score. David Hayes will stand in for the 4th time now, still looking for his first hit of the ball game.
And he's not the only one either. This has been a great pitching performance so far, and they've had these guys chasing their tails all game long.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Swinging a ground ball towards the middle. Oh, and this goes right past him.
Back into the stretch for him again as we take a look at his line so far. It's almost like he's kept that shutout going with smoke and mirrors because he's definitely given up his share of base runners. They just haven't amounted to anything so far.
And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Here's the first offering. Runner goes for second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Well, they're trying to make something out of this inning after all. He's off and running here with 2 away, and he gets into second safely. So now all it'll take is a base hit to get us our first run of the game.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Well, that's a smart miss there. They know he'll chase it down there, so even if it didn't get the job done, it's a great pitch on 0-2.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Sets the 2-2 pitch. Runner breaks for third. Now a ball hit sharply toward third. And he has just given them the lead late as this is down for extra bases. Throw won't get him.
Oh, that's a big at-bat right there. He gets a good pitch that he can handle, and boy, does he put a charge into this one. And that's going to wind up plating the go-ahead run as he's into second base with an RBI double.
Ranger skipper is up off his seat in the dugout now to make the walk to the mound. And he's going to make a move as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll exit after a good 7 2/3, but he'll also be on the hook for the L unless things get turned around here. Sean Tollison will enter the ball game out of the pen as he'll look to get the final out here in the top of inning number 8. And boys, probably a handful of deserving candidates for our top player of the game award, but what do you say we go ahead and give it to the man who shut the door out of the pen?
Yeah, it's nice to have someone like this that you can call on to finish things out for you, and he came on to slam the door shut.
So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Eric Caro, Steve Lyons, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on over to theshownation.com. The Rangers come out on top 2-1. So long from Arlington.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon. First for the victorious Rangers. 2 runs on 5 hits. 1 error. They left 6 men on base.
Now from the Lone Star State in Houston, Texas, nighttime baseball from beautiful Minute Maid Park. It's the opener of this 3-game series between the Boston Red Sox and the Houston Astros. David Hayes will dig in now. He's got that average up over 330 to begin the ball game. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Here's the 1-0. Runner goes for second. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1. The 1-1. Swing and a broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Altuve for 1. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. 1 hit in the inning, but that gets erased. David Hayes will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one. Now the first pitch. Here's a bouncing ball now up the middle, and it's going to sneak its way into center field for a 1-out base hit. Brian Ma will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Here's the first offering. He's running towards second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Not in time. He's in there at second.
And later in the game, maybe you question this decision to run because you worry about taking the bat out of the hands of one of your best hitters. But here in a scoreless game, I doubt they're going to put him on. So that was a good job to take what's given to you.
The next pitch. Runner goes for third. Pitch outside. The throw is in time as he gets the tag down, and he's out trying to take third. David Hayes will stride in. He singled in his last plate appearance. Now here's the first pitch. That's hard hit back up the middle. Oh, but look at Lowry. And no chance on the throw, so a great effort, but that'll be scored a base hit.
You can see the pitching coach heading for the mound, and this is nothing more than just trying to reassure your guy and give him a chance to compose himself. He's been great so far, so there's no reason to think that he can't.
Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there.
Well, that's no surprise to anybody that he's running right here on the first pitch. And these guys defensively, well, they know it too. But that just shows you the kind of speed he has out there, because even with the pitch out, he's still able to steal that base.
The 1-0 pitch. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes. So after the strong 5 innings, things have not come as easily for him here in inning number 6.
Well, this is kind of the MO of this lineup. They have a way of just wearing you down. And they're starting to get into some better counts to hit. And that work's paying off.
Now the 2-0. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
He was hoping he'd get him to go up the ladder there, but that's going to set up an even more dangerous pitch here on 3-1.
And that misses ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning. Here comes the Astros skipper up out of the Houston dugout. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. Luke Gregerson will come on and try to get out of this mess here, as there are 2 on with only 1 away. Sammy Kershaw will be his first assignment here, as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone. Runner breaks for third. And now they've got him in a rundown. And they'll slap the tag on him here in the rundown between second and third. David Hayes will step in with a big opportunity to get that insurance run home from second. First offering on the way. Line drive, base hit left field. Young around third, heading for the plate. And the run will score from second base as they open it up now 4-1. And he'll make it back to first as the throw won't get him. New pitcher set to take over now, and it'll be the 6'6" lefty Matt Thornton that's called upon. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. And they got him. So a good ball game is what we just watched. With runs hard to come by, it makes it much easier to find our difference maker, and this was the man.